In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the first 2 weeks using the 16 and 8 intermittent fasting method that I've used to lose weight and the results that I've seen. What's up everybody, it's Jay here from Bearded Iron. I want to do a video today following up on the intermittent fasting video that I posted when I returned off my break 2 weeks ago. So, I was first introduced to intermittent fasting by Greg O'Gallagher and his marketing team. You know, a couple of years back, they're absolutely all over Instagram, all over Facebook, you know, really aggressive marketing for intermittent fasting. And to be honest, I never really paid much attention to it because I've always been an advocate for counting calories. But a few months ago, my brother tried intermittent fasting and he lost around 14 pounds in a month. So personally, I thought it's probably worth giving it a go. And to be honest, as you get older, it does seem to get harder to shift the weight. I mean, I remember in my 20s, I only had to think about losing weight. It just seemed to drop off. But now, in my mid-30s, things seem to be going much slower and I seem to be plateauing much more easily. So I thought I'd try something completely different and spice it up a little. Now, don't get me wrong, a lot of the stuff that intermittent fasters preach about, I'm still not 100% sold on. So the whole, you know, it spikes your growth hormone and when you are eating, it makes you much more anabolic, even on a calorie deficit. You know, I'm not completely sold on that. All I see it as is another way of ensuring you're in a calorie deficit throughout the day. It just means that I'm eating all my calories in 2 or 3 meals, which means I can be a lot more liberal in what I eat in that time period. So, what I'm wanting to discuss is my first 2 weeks and my thoughts so far. So, let me explain what I'm doing, just in case you missed the previous video. So, I'm doing what's called 16 and 8. Which means I eat all my calories in an 8-hour window. So my TDEE is around 2,400 calories, which essentially means in this 8-hour window, I am eating around 1,900 calories. This should see me losing a couple of pounds a week, and then at the other 16 hours of the day, I'm fasting. So due to family life and work commitments, my eating window starts at around 1 PM and it ends at around 9 PM. Now I know this is late, but with a young family at home, by the time me and the wife get to sit down and actually eat our meal, it's gone 8 o'clock. And for 2 weeks, I've been able to stick to this religiously. So the biggest change for me has been not eating breakfast. But I've still been training at 5 AM each day. So training at 5 AM and not eating for the first time until 1 PM has probably been the biggest challenge. Some will say I'm going to miss the anabolic window where my muscles are, you know, screaming for that protein. But I'm keen to hear your thoughts on that. Let me know in the comments if you feel that post-workout meal is as important as some people would let you believe. So if I'm waking up at 4:30 all the way to 1 PM, all I have is water and black coffee. And there's no milk, no sweeteners, no sugars or anything in that coffee. It is literally black coffee and water. So at 1 PM, usually when I'm at work, is when I break my fast. And I break that fast with a sandwich. Usually it's wholemeal bread and some protein. That sandwich normally consists of around 500 calories and 30 grams of protein. And I then follow that up with some kind of snack, whether it's salami or cheese string or something like that. Then at around 4 PM, I then have a double scoop of whey protein with almond milk and a tablespoon of PB2. Now this is around another 400 calories and 60 grams of protein. Then I get home, get the daughter bathed and in bed. Then me and the wife sit down to eat our dinner at around 8 PM. This meal usually consists of around 800 to 900 calories with 40 to 50 grams of protein. And this 900 calorie meal really opens up the options as far as what you can eat. You know, French fries, not a problem. Steak, no issue. Even fried chicken, it's all good because it all fits in that 800 or 900 calories. How hard am I finding this? To be honest, not at all. It's super easy. It's barely an inconvenience. During that fasting window, I'm asleep for half of it. Then I wake up, then I train, then I've got a 90-minute commute. Then once I'm at work, I'm that busy I don't actually realise it's 1 o'clock until it's time to eat. But the water and coffee definitely seem to help. If I do get any kind of hunger pains at work, the black coffee does seem to mitigate that. Now one thing I definitely am enjoying is I seem to be enjoying food more. As I'm not so regimented in my eating and eating just for the sake of it, when I do actually eat, I am hungry, which means I am enjoying the food. And because I've got the extra calories, I'm actually going to sit down and eat something I enjoy. Now one thing that I am surprised by is I have seen absolutely zero drop in performance in the gym. In fact, recently I've hit a new PR on my incline bench press, which shows that my body isn't at all depleted or drained, even though I'm on this calorie deficit, even though I'm fasted for 16 hours a day. Now, I'm currently training every other day and I'm doing an upper and lower split. Each session I'm doing 2 compound lifts and 2 isolation lifts. Now, realistically, I don't want to do too much volume because I'm on such a big deficit. spending 90 minutes lifting weights is just not realistic. So I go in and I have a very intense, focused workout. Takes around 40 to 45 minutes and I'm out of the gym. And then the other thing I've been doing, as always, is hitting my 10,000 steps. So yeah, that's my approach right now. It's something completely different. I'm enjoying it much more than I thought I would, as I've always been such an absolute advocate for the calories over 4 meals. And to be fair, I'm super excited to see what happens over the next 2 weeks. So, on to my results. In the last 2 weeks, I'm down from 199 pounds down to 193 pounds dead. That's a total loss of 6 pounds in 2 weeks, which I'm super happy with. Speaking of things I'm super happy with, take a look in the link in the description and get your hands on some Bearded Iron merch, as it really helps the channel. Let me know your thoughts on intermittent fasting in the comments below, and if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon. Also, if you're looking for tips on how to lose weight and get real results for the average person, check out one of these videos. If you have any questions, you can drop me a message over on Instagram, and as always, Bearded Iron out.